I'm Jerry. It's 3:53 a.m. 8/24/2022, and I was laying in bed. I was on the phone actually, and I was just having like this moment, or I have a lot of moments where I don't trust people. Like I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. And I was just sitting in bed, and I was just thinking, how could like I be able to gain someone's trust? What can someone do, or what can someone say for me to gain their trust? And I was sitting in bed for like an hour, and I decided to do this. I decided to record, but I just want to come on here and just really just talk to myself, kind of ask myself questions, and like hopefully, if I do post this, get a response and see what other people think. But I'm not gonna say I'm in a situation or an experience or anything, but I'm human. I have a lot of moments where I cannot like put my trust in someone or believe everything that someone's saying from past experiences, from situations, I guess quote unquote relationships, anything, the whole nine, on why someone can't trust somebody. Past healing, trauma, family issues, any reason why someone wouldn't be able to trust, right? And I decided I wanted to record it, and I'm here. I'm doing it, which is pretty cool. Uh, and I was just like, I was texting this girl. She's a friend. Just let me start with she's a friend. I met her from Hawaii, and I was basically just texting her, like asking her, like, why. I texted her randomly. Like, I like telling strangers more about how I feel than people that I'm actually close to, because I feel like I don't have to worry about them coming back to me and having leverage or a situation over me if like a relationship ever falls out with male, female, like anything, like cousin, auntie, whatever it may be. So I feel more comfortable telling people that are strangers more about me than people that I'm closest to. And that's not something that I'm adapted to fully yet. I'm still working on it. Still growing. I'm only 19, but I was laying in bed, and I really like somebody, and I was like, what can I do to like I don't even like saying this, but I'm gonna say I don't trust them, and they haven't given me a reason to not trust them. It's just a lot of things. It's like a you know how the brain takes a quick like snap and it turns the wheels, and it's like, what if this, what if this, what if that. I was just thinking so much, like, what if this person is phony or lying or using me for any reason or well-being, just stealing my energy? That's what I'm all for. And energy. And I was like, what's the best way I could commute that, since I'm not able, like, the funny part about trust is you have to, if you don't trust somebody and you want to go ask somebody, oh, why don't I trust somebody? You're being vulnerable. And I'm never afraid to be vulnerable to anybody, but this is one of those situations where I don't want it to come back and be like, oh, but this is that, this is that. So I either sit here and talk to either one person or 100 people or a gazillion people. It doesn't matter. And I was just thinking, like, in my head, I want to be able to trust everybody I talk to. I love people. I don't mind them. Like, they're annoying sometimes, right? I'm annoying sometimes. But, like, I wanted to know what's the best way to be able to, like, commute and put trust in someone. Like, I don't ask for loyalty over love, right? And with them that being said, like, if I know that someone is guaranteed loyal, like they could write it on the back of their hand and God sends me down, like, oh, like, you're good, you have nothing to worry about, then by all means, like, I'll trust that person. Like, that person is my safe home. Someone I could go to talk to about my best, my worst, my mid, my trash experiences, like my best is experiences, like whatever it may be. But like I feel some way for somebody else, say that. And I want to be able to trust them, but I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like it's just little things that strike me from being able to be cool or feel like I want to talk to them. Like, maybe I used to play basketball, as a child. I want to tell them about experiences or things, good or bad things that happened in the past, but for some reason I can't. It's like it's like I'm guarded. That's like the best expression I like to use. Guarded, like it's like a lock. Like oh my, right here. It's like as soon as it comes up, it gets stuck right there, and I can't build the courage at all to be able to say to someone like or to be with someone. For example, let's put it like this: for friends or homies or foes or whatever they are, for people in my life, like I feel like I've had a reason to not trust before, and as much as I shouldn't do it, I put that label on everyone, which I try not to do, but I put that label on everyone. Like, what if they give me another reason to not be able to trust them? And like I'm working on that. That comes with growth and self awareness, right? So like I was like, what's the best way for me to be able to like open up? And I feel like that's here. So let's put it like this: like friend, foe, enemy, girl, relationship, whatever it may be. If okay, the moment where you're the most vulnerable is when you're talking to an other, right? Because you're supposed to share past experiences. You're supposed to share things that you went through. Like I said before, the best, the worst, the bestest, the trash and terrible ones. And it's like, I'm okay with that to a degree. It comes to a point in time where it's like, that's cool, but when it starts going back, like I put like a guard up, like maybe I'm sharing too much. Like, how do I know that I can trust you with oh my bad or my best experiences? Like how do I know that you're here to stay? How do I know that a friend is here to stay or acquaintance or the girl I want to be with is here to stay? That's my question. And I guess I don't have the answer to that. Obviously, that's why I'm sitting here like recording this video. And I feel like the best way to put it is I want to be able to gain that trust within someone. Obviously, you build it, but I've known people in my life for over 10 years, and trust wasn't something I had to worry about before. But as I grow up, I feel like, damn, I have to put that label and question on everyone. Is there a reason for me to be questioning? Are you here for a certain purpose? Are you here to take and steal my energy? What is your purpose in the long run? And I'm getting to the point where it could drive someone crazy, right? Like, that they want the fact that I want to be able to trust and experience and do something with somebody without having to worry about that. I know people in my life who don't even worry or those thoughts don't even surpass their head, and I'm jealous of that. By all means, not jealous in the way like, oh, I envy them. I'm jealous. I wish I was that way. But I'm kind of thankful for it because I know that I'm thankful for it because it's not my turn yet. Maybe they had a moment that enables them to be able to do that, or they just never thought that they had to be that way. And I'm okay with having to go through this experience and sit here and talk right now. It's weird and crazy that it's 4:01 a.m. and I'm sitting having here to experience. I should be knocked out of sleep in bed thinking about God knows, but I'm okay that I'm in this situation right now because answers are more appealing in eye than me sleeping and going to sleep and not knowing and just continuing to question the next day. So I'll sit here and debrief. I think that's the word. I'm not sure, but like I feel as if there's a point now where like I'm getting older and relationships are being affected or can be affected by my thought process. Like there's moments where I want to talk and share so much and laugh so much and enjoy so much like with someone, but it's like I'm not yet ready to be vulnerable enough to the point where it's like I let someone have that whole side of me, like the best sides of me, the worst sides of me, just me, right? My energy. I feel like that's all it is. But like I want to be able to gift that to someone. I feel like I feel like I bring a great energy to someone that I love and someone that I care for, someone that I have quote unquote trust in, which this whole thing is about. So I just want to say first things first. Uh, Exhibit A, like I've had situations before where uh, I would talk to a girl and everything would be cool. Like, right? Like whatever you're into, everything goes green. You have your laughing moments, your bad moments, of course, that happens with everyone. Like your best moments, your horrible moments, and like there comes a moments where it comes back to you to share how you feel and open up and talk about your past and things that you've been through. And it's like I shut down and I want to start pushing that person away. I want to run. Like I want to get as fast or away as fast as I possibly could, right? And I feel like that's the substance that I carry that I try and eliminate. Like it's like a drug almost. Like I'm like addicted to not being able to share that part of me, or being able to want to share and trust somebody whole. Like I have so many individuals in my life that, like God knows, I travel back and across the nation for, and I ask for that same loyalty back more than like love. Like love is it can run out, right? Loyalty can or can't. I don't have an answer to that yet. For me, it can't. Once I'm loyal to someone, it stays within that way unless you've done something to take that away and like ruin that, right? So, with that being said, like I was saying before, like I've had a moment where I was talking to a girl and it came to that sharing part, which I'm sort of kind of almost kind of am in right now. Like, I want to be able to open up to that person and share my best experiences with that person. But it's just like, oh, I'm only nine. My questionnaire in my head, my trivia question in my head is like, oh, I'm only 19. Like, what the fuck? Why would I share all those moments? Like, why would I do that with someone if I don't know? Like, what's the point of spilling my secrets or my worst moments, the moments that you could laugh at, if like I don't know that you're gonna be here forever, right? And I don't have that question. It's just for me to sort out every day and live. And I don't mind that like at all. I do live day by day. But like I'll revert back to the I am human and I have these questions sometimes that I don't have the answers to. And a great friend of mine once told me if you don't have the answer to something, it's not for you to understand, or if you have a question for something and you don't get it, maybe it's just not for you to understand, no matter how many people you ask. And I've been learning to live with that. But I'm at the point now where it's like, no, I have to know why that is. Why I'm a why person. If but like I'm that person. So uh, I'm in a moment or situation where it's like I want to be able to vent and talk to somebody like a therapist almost, right? A therapist you tell everything to, your worst experiences, trauma, childhood trauma, things that you go through that you don't want to share to anybody else. And it's like, I want my person to be my therapist or the people around me to be able to be my therapist when I need them, not for them to be like a punching bag to only rely on me. No, for only when I feel like I need somebody to talk to. There's not a point in time where it's like a shy away where it's like, oh, you could talk to me, but it's like, damn, how do I talk to that person or how do I talk to them? And like that's just been my question as of late. Like I don't know why I can, like there's a moment where I'll share something efficiently, like straight off the rip, why I feel some way. And there's another moment that'll shoot me back like, nah, you're talking too much, like maybe you should go to bed. I feel like it's ruining like relationships I have with people or want to have with people. And I'd rather try and save it that way than just let it slide and just let it eat me up, right? The least thing that I want to do is be at war with myself. I'd rather be at war with the world than at war with myself. I'd rather be at peace with myself than at war with myself, right? So I didn't like come on here with crazy questions to ask. Like I could ask a million or a billion or a trillion questions, right? I'd rather save that for the time it's necessary. But right now, my number one question is, in what way could I build trust within someone? Knowing them for years and consistency. Somebody said, I asked somebody and they said consistency. And my question narrative to that was, what is consistency? What if they say everything that sounds good, but like in actuality, it's just what you want to hear? Then what? Like, how for a certain, is it like trust and then does it turn to faith at another point? Like, is it okay, like you have to trust that person so much to the point where if you're not sure, you almost have to have faith in them. Like it's just an ongoing cycle. But I just wanted to come on here and I just wanted to like chat about that. I didn't want to sit and talk like a whole ear off, but I just came with expression and question are the two best ways that I look at it. But yeah,